and welcome. We have filled that with slurry. Yeah, I thought I'd just quickly do this, and I'm glad I did. I was the right faff. It was one of the worst mucking arounds that I've ever done. Right, so we've got the milk, 13,333. Is that it? Is that it? It is indeed. Yes. Right, let's stick this in the Grey Quid Pro, and hopefully I'm going to be better. Isn't today the day that the grass is ready? Haven't we got to do our mowing? That's what I'm... Right, so this should whiz off at some point. Straw, I remember. We do need some straw, and... Haven't we got some in here? No, we haven't, have we? No, that's right. We are... Right, so we need the 70 tonner, which is where? Have we still 70 tonner? Aha. It's on the McCormick. Let's grab that. And buy 70 tons and stick that in the bedding side. I think... Oh, wait, do we need anything else? We should check. We shall have a bit of a look on camera. Let's have a look. Cows, straw 64 tons. It always scares me to death when you see it like that. Grass 15 tons, because of course, yeah, that will start to go up again now because it should be growing and going in there. Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, we need also to oversteer and then come in at the last seconds to try to avoid hitting that. That's it. That's better. Then as we pass in, we need to straw 22, 92, no mineral feed. That's what we were going to do. Yeah, it was going to cost us a fortune. I remember saying about it, although I think a 70 ton of it in one go is rather going to be a little bit expensive. So I think we'll probably do something like 20 tons. Oh, I think I'm going to catch that. So we'll grab mineral feed quickly. Right, fantastic. Yes, because the other way is a little bit slow. Now, what was the trick that I employed about grabbing the manure? I know I did. It was a trick, and I cannot for the life of me. I remember that there was a trick, but I don't remember what the trick was. Yeah, it's amazing. I know I'd found some clever way of doing that, but now it escapes my notice. Right, mineral feed anyway, one thing at a time, and then we will really... In fact, we really should be... No, I think I'm going to need to be down there, because there's going to be a lot going on. But I'm sure it is today that... I'm not sure which way, where mineral feed is on this little list of stuff. So we will go anyway. And find it eventually this way. Ooh, that is expensive. Whew. And that's with a bonus. 30% discount. That is expensive. Right, let's see. Yeah, no, we did find it. Yes, I think if we'd have done 70 tonnes, we probably would have had absolutely no money left at all. I am quite sure. It's nearly 50 odd grand. What, 40 odd thousand. No, we're going to hit that no matter what you do. Yeah, so I say the yard is, for the long equipment we've got, there's a lot of reversing and, yeah, it is testing. Can we... should be able to just about flip around, and I mean just about. Without hopefully doing that. That was not what I was expecting. Right, so then what did I do for the manure? Because I know that that's one that it'll come back to me. Let's just forget about it for now. Let's grab let's get mowing. Trying to think, which one do I normally mow with? It's weird, isn't it? You go away for a couple of sessions and all of a sudden you'll do, because you should do everything. Yeah, you've got the horsepower. I normally like to start from the lowest thing, but I'm not quite sure that that's quite got the right horsepower range. And then where have I put the mowers? I usually leave them in there, but I haven't this time. Aha. That's because I've left them next door. It does make more sense in a way that they leave that, because it's the deepest shed we've got. These are alright, but not as deep as that. So these are ideal really for this type of thing, aren't they, if you think about it. Yeah, I'm sure we normally use either the Little Massey or the Fent. That was the word I was looking for. That seemed to be escaping my notice. We want the bigger windrower. Now then, let's take a team. Although no, it's more important that we set the mower first. Grass is okay in the sheep, it's 64 tonnes odd, but obviously, that's true. How much? We know we did shift it, but that's alright then, we did shift it. We'll want some more straw, no doubt, which we shall get rid of this little tiny bit that I do not know at all why they use so much straw, but yeah, I think it'll be that it's been tweaked, the capacity, and it's also done something at the same time with how much they actually use per day. Yeah, these things are linked a little, aren't they? It's not as easy as doing one, so one thing causes another thing. Right, so 69. We should still have the Courseplay course. Oh, we haven't scanned this field, have we? Are we going to buy the data? Just for once. So that I can actually get going right now. It's showing. You have scanned it. What? There's no data. That's as in like you've not done any. Yes, that's what it's about. Right. So let's try that again. Yeah. Field 69, because I don't think we ever deleted the course. 3.6. Clear. Load. Activate. And go. We will go and grab the big windrower now, and the two, I have found a beautiful baler, my absolute favourite. We must have already done that. Let's go and grab some more straw whilst we've got a bit of straw in the back, although this doesn't always work anymore. Used to be the rule that you went under and whatever you'd got in you actually loaded, but I've seen it a few times when I've got a little bit of something in that it doesn't care. It's almost going to just chuck in whatever you like. But yeah, hopefully that's maybe usually when there's only a couple of 100 litres. There must be some sort of minimal capacity or something where it actually does that, but hopefully it won't. Right, so we've done the milk, we've done the slurry. Oh no, we need to take that to the biogas plant, don't we? And switch that on as well. Right, smashing. Smashing, excellent. Right, do we know? Do we leave that in that configuration? We have enough tractors now, I think. Really. Right, Fent. Big windrow. Yeah, that's in there. That's right, and that makes sense for that to be in there. Right. Yes, now this is rather a large thing for this particular yard. It is. Ooh. Driver error, as always. Right, so we won't set you going yet. We want to grab the... Is there anything else we need to do as well? Let's have a quick look at precision farming on all of our fields. pH, where we are now, 69, but then it's too late. Yeah, it's done already. You can't change. These are good as they can be. Yeah, and they are good as well, as good as they can be. We know there's a few weird errors on those. 71 and 72 though, now they are perfect in every way. So 91 we're not worried about anymore. We know that's now just a normal grass field again. Yeah, whereas before I was treating it as a proper grass field that I was actually doing, where it's just now classed as meadow again, that the for the animals, really. So the animals are all happy. The mineral feed now to mix the... That is a point as well. Let's have a quick look. Are we short on anything in this that we need to drag any stuff across? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we've got 24 tons of mineral feed, 69 tons of straw, 92 hay. That's what we needed. We need some hay. Now we are buying it in, aren't we? We did say this because it's more important that the silage pays for such things, because it's cheaper to buy it in than it is to do it ourselves. So yeah, it does make far more sense that we actually do buy the product in. Yeah, no, that is true. I know we did to begin with. I know we did. We did produce a lot and a lot, but now it's more about getting the biogas plant going. Yeah, because the silage obviously to us is worth it. No, I'm not going to clear that. I am not going to clear that. Now, is there a way that I can do this by going forwards and learn to... Yeah, there's got to be a way that I can do this. Although actually I think we'll be thinking of going to the biogas plant with this 45 tons, will we not? So it's more important that we leave that ready for that run in a minute. We'll stick this in there. I think the rest of the stuff was all good. Silage. Do we need a silage run? Let's have a quick look. If we are... No... Yeah, we will. Let's get a bit closer, and then we'll reverse. End one, I believe. silage. Still got 92 tonnes, straw 69. There's enough, I think, for one more mix, if I'm being absolutely honest. It's a lot of straw inside for bedding, so we're good on that. Right then, so we want... Where did we leave the John Deere? Ah, there's an abandoned tractor over there somewhere. I think that'll be the John Deere. Right, let's grab... Where is the bigger one? There. You see, this is why I like a bit of consistency. I know it's a bit boring, but if you stick your stuff in the same thing every time, you know where it is. You've got to have a bit of a pattern. Right, let's go and find the John Deere. I think I am right. Yeah, that is the... I'm trying to build up a road map in my head. So that one there... Yeah, there is. On the right hand side down here we have a tractor that's been abandoned. Aha, it is the John Deere. I remember doing it. I do. He says so confidently. I better be right now. Yeah. Right, well, our crops are growing apace. Yes, that is an English map that I'm intrigued about. There's our dog walking around in the crop. Yes, there is. Oh, what was it called? It's in testing now. Yeah, there's quite a few YouTube things about it. Does it not sit well, or but something like that? Yeah, still not finished. I think Purbeck I would like to... oh, why did I not take the milk directly to that, rather than rely on that to... I am not sure myself. I think we'd already taken the milk. We've got loads and loads, haven't we? So, to be honest, yeah, I don't know that I needed to do that. Right, so then we need... yeah, the other one. The little one. Hang on a minute. Let's have a quick look in the... I have a feeling, a sneaky feeling. No, I'm wrong. I thought we'd had another one. Yeah, that one had dropped. That was one of the other Let's Plays. It was... Yeah, I've finished the... mini-series on Tuscany Hills, which is a beautiful map. It has got problems, though, as nearly every single map that is new has got, really. So yeah, I'm not saying it like it's, you know, this is a strange thing. That all I think there are, I can't recall how many maps there are that never. I mean, yeah, the Valley, the Old Farm, yeah, all of them. Even Calmsden at the beginning had issues with BGAs and such like things. It's one of the most common things is the BGA issue, but why will you not pop? Thank you very much. We appear to have a bit of a traffic jam, which I would have thought was probably... Yeah, right, true. Right, we will... How are you doing? Two or three more, I think. Can we set the windrow, or do we let the mower finish? We could load the course. That might be a useful thing to do. 69. 14.8 metre. Load. Activate. And nearest first. And let's get ready to shift the mower, is what I'm thinking. And of course we have our secret weapon over there in the middle of all of our 3 fields. We shall see what impact that has on the Let's Play. Because it is true, year 1 we did so much running around that it was unbelievable. Really? We did? I remember it well. Oh, that's not really what I was trying to achieve. I was just trying to get that corner swash all sorted. Let's leave it till next time now. And we should really be able to go straight through that like this and just be sort of lazy a little bit. Well, we're not really lazy, but you know what I mean. Right, field 68, I believe is, well, it's the one we've chosen. It's not really next. 8.6, clear, load, activate. And first go. Excellent. Now then, we can set... We can... this really, I'm not sure we need 2 anymore, really. I think... is it gonna be useful? Or is it gonna... We're still shifting 50 odd tons at a time, so seriously, I think it's still good. 69, 14.8. Load, activate, and we want first waypoint, and then we are going to grab the other one. Because that's going to really fill within seconds. So we're going to go the wrong way. Yes, I was talking about the baler, wasn't I? Yes. The quick bale is exactly what it says on the tin, but it's far more than that. It's got some absolutely amazing abilities. It really has. So yeah, I've fallen in love with that. My original first love was the Class Roland. It was very reasonably priced in FS19, and it was a firm favourite of mine for a long time, and it had a little kickstand that I suppose was supposed to, well, you knew what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to roll the bale over so it sort of stayed on its flat face rather than did it the other way. Unfortunately, it really didn't work very often. Well, the quick bale does have a kickstand and it works every single time. So far, I've not seen it fail yet, so it is quite amazing. Right, while that's doing that, we need to be loading 69. Clear. Load. Activate. Now, yeah, that it's the running around that does take the time, as I said. Right, let's set you going, and we shall set you... I know it's going to have wasted a little bit. Right, smashing, and we'll start here. Yeah, this is the thing that I wish I could stop, and that's them actually stopping their engines. But you have to jump in quickly. to actually stop that happening. So it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. Yeah, so Tuscany Hills, it is a beautiful map. I'm hoping in the little bit of time that we have between, well, we obviously got Niskopheim to finish, which, again, we are doing very, very well. And I do think I am correct that we are going to see the end of the year out. I have asked for a show of hands if people would like to stay a little longer. Yeah, but I'm happy with take it till the end of this year, literally, and yeah, because we are doing very, very well now. I mean, literally all of the time we're doing very, very well. Let's leave that for that one, because that's gonna, yeah. We are not that. I was gonna say I seem to be tanking down here a little bit quick. That's because we haven't dropped that down. It always helps. It does. The pickup can't pick up unless it's down. Now then, we are not going to play chicken, because that's going to come across in a minute. So do you know something? We're just going to like end the line and see if we can pick up some of this loose stuff on the way. I do believe we probably have to switch this on as well. I don't think I did that. And that is probably one of the most important things to actually do, because we also need to send it to the BGA. So we want, we want water as well. We want the silage digestate, because that is, and we want the silage to be sent. Distributing, smashing. So we need the water. We need a good look. We could borrow the milk tanker, because it's not, water and milk are both not messy, and the water would actually wash away the milk, so it's not going to contaminate, and it doesn't really matter with this one either. Right, if we grab that there. Oh, missed it. Oh, it didn't switch on. And I definitely did catch the correct buttons, so I must have not pressed them both at the same time. That's the only thing that makes any sense. Right, let's do this clean-up a bit first. I want to do this job properly. Oh, this is not, I don't know what it is actually, but nearly every single John Deere that I have has not got terribly good steering, and I'm not trying to be critical. It's just that your brain is so good at recognizing that, that like if something's not right. Right, so it should be nearest. I'm not sure if there's an up or a down, so it might well do that. Right, so we stopped the windrow doing its last row, so let's shift out the road and let that do its job, and then we should take that. Right, my bad. If we stick this on here, it should really recognise the fact. Oh, now that was lucky. I actually caught the right button, and that was a total fluke. Yeah, that was not by design. In fact, a sensible person would actually have stayed in that so as the engine didn't stop. I usually time-lapse this. I do, but again, dynamism. Sometimes there's not such a need, because you are pushing multiple tools along. I must have hired a worker as well. No, I didn't, because there's no cancel. No, that's down. That's fold. So we want field 68, which is nearly done, actually, yeah. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. 68, 14.8, clear, load, activate, and first, and we will grab you and push you onto the very last field. Yeah, I don't mind. There's no necessary. If you dart in from one to another to another to another, if you get the flow of it right, you can do it reasonably well without the need of a time. That's because you're going from piece of equipment to piece of equipment. It's more like being a farm manager at that point, which was I was accused of that by another content creator a long time ago, which I took as a compliment, but I don't think it was meant as such. I think it was meant that I was not a worker. But to be honest, to manage multiple tools is really the art of being a true farm manager. And I took it as, yeah, even though it was meant as, I think, as a criticism, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Yeah, because to manage the farm is really your job. I mean, anyone can just use one piece of equipment, really, and just, yeah. I can be a worker. I have done it. I do it at the beginning of a Let's Play all of the time. Often when you can't afford workers, and I'll just do it. But if you've got multiples, I think from the beginning on Maypole, it is about teamwork. It really isn't about one person being, like silly and doing everything themselves. It really is. Whether it's, I mean, it is more difficult on console. That I do definitely recognise, and that he was a console player. So I do recognise that fact. Right, we have one more field left to do. Field 70. Oh. Who has found... that was... So I did hire a worker briefly. It's, yeah, suppressed messages. Right, field 70. 8.6. Clear, load, activate. And... go. Right, so no, that is going fine. Let's start our engines on both, and then we'll take it down. Yeah, if you're doing things like this, then dynamically you can quite easily sort of manage everything. Yeah, I was saying once, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it is true. When you've like the McCormick's a lovely drive, the Fence a lovely drive. Now then, let's stick that on follow. So when you jump in another tractor and it's not so nice, it does shriek out to you. It's not you having a go, as in like thinking, oh, I hate John Deere's, because that isn't at all. I don't hate any manufacturer. I like them all. But I've got to be honest, if I'm picking on steering ability of tractors, yeah, the John Deere is probably, well, have I tried? No, yeah, that's true. I have got the stick insect. I have got a really nice, expensive John Deere. That is nice, but then that is a very, very expensive John Deere. I suppose this is a low range John Deere, really, I suppose. And I mean, I've got to be honest, the Fendt Favorite 515C, the workhorse of almost every farm, that's not fantastic, and Fendt's renowned for it, but again, I would imagine every manufacturer has a couple of ranges that are just cheap and cheerful. And I do definitely include that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the Favorite. It is a starter on a lot of farms. It used to be, yeah. It used to be the tractor of choice that was almost on it. No, I don't know. Yeah, people do have their favourites, don't they? Even like people who make maps, map makers, they do give you their choice of tractors, and some favour a John Deere lineup completely and things like that. But right, not many. Yeah, I suppose yeah, it is true. I've said this before. The reason I often favour doing a time lapse is because you can squeeze more into the episode, because I can like do a little bit more. But yeah, probably doing these 3 fields will be the episode, because that's all you've got time for. Yeah, because otherwise it becomes a monster. Right, so we want to be going. Let's do this little bit of clean up as we're going up, and this little bit of clean up. And I'm not sure which way this is, but if we do nearest, it'll either go straight down this row or it'll go to the right. And it will go to the left. Right, but it will still go up and down, that's my point. Yeah. No, we will set that. I was just thinking I should just set that one, but no, there's still quite a few lines on it. What? Shit, seriously? So that means that's a down, so that means this one next door has got to be an up. So if we do this one, yeah, in fact, let's us do this one, and we will miss the next line and grab the one afterwards. And I think that is it. And yes, this has definitely made a difference. Yeah, we are not darting all the way up. We're doing the zigzaggy slalom through each and everything, and I think this is going to have a huge impact on the Let's Play, which is, of course, why I try to design my farmyards in a different way. Yeah, it is. I think design of a farmyard, which I think actually may be what Swiss Future Farm is one. I took a look at it when it first arrived. Obviously, we all recognise that Oxygen David is a bit of a master. We do, yeah, definitely. But I looked at it and I thought, yeah, as you sometimes do, but again, didn't actually crack on and give it a chance to. So yeah, I went on to another map, but I might have a look at that and just see the master's work, to see, like, yeah, it does this, or can I see the pattern behind the design of Swiss Future Farm? Yeah, because there will be one to it that Oxygen David, who is very good at this type of thing, has obviously done. Right, yeah, that is a point actually. While that's still not, the engine's not stopped. Oh, okay, we weren't quick enough. Wow, but that was like super duper. It only just like said it was getting full. But then it is a small thing. Yeah, when we can afford it, I wouldn't mind grabbing another one of the. I'll show it now because I'm sure I've ticked it. Yeah, I did mention this. There is another one like what we have got. It's a modded version of that, the Rapide. I don't think it's slightly bigger, slightly. But it is one of those. Oh, I haven't as well. And the TARDIS is a little bit. It is a little bit big, actually. Yeah, it is. I think I will have to tick it. I obviously haven't ticked it. I thought I could have sworn I did, but no, I didn't. I came straight in thinking about it. So yes, there isn't a real need to do this anymore. Wow. But then I suppose there is in a way. If you didn't do this, it would still be a little. Right, so that is the windrow has finished on that field. I would imagine the mower's not far off. No, there's quite a bit left actually, I can see. Right, so we want to be setting on field 68, I think. Which is the 40.8 metre. Clear, load, activate. Is that right? Please, am I pointing in the right direction? I am. We want first. We want to grab that off the field quickly. Yes, I was looking forward to coming back on here. Yeah. It's weird. I've had I was saying this literally on the name of the map? Right, we're at 70. Let's just concentrate on this for a second, and then I might remember. 70, 14.8, clear, load, activate, and go. Yeah, we'll jump in a second because we are so close to finishing. In fact, do you know something? Yeah, let's get these corner swishers done. I know I'm going to miss a bit, you always do. You manage to turn at the worst possible time. Yeah, like that. When you turn in with them, obviously you miss a little tiny bit. It slips through the gap. It's always annoyed me, but yeah, I often try to face it with the front mower first, but you still miss it. You can't be helped. Right, I missed that one. He's already got there. Is there a set of swishers in that corner? Yes, there is. Quite a large one. Yeah, well, it'll do for next time. No, it's not actually done it yet, the windrow. So we've beaten the windrow here, so that's not going to be wasted effort. And I thought tree, you're going to catch the tree, and I did as well. I really did. Should never ignore that instinct when it does kick in and says, "Oh," it's because it's good. That instinct will save your bacon, but only if you listen to it. That is definitely true. Right. No, I was right. That was the right one. I appear to have my front lowered. That's more like it. Yeah, I suppose that is a true. I was just thinking as well, and that is the. Ooh, yeah. No, we'll go manually grab that. There's obviously an art to knowing which tool to. There's a bit of managing a farm is a little bit going from your job to also that's a bit of a thing that I do recognise is not. It is a very useful skill to have. Now then, where did we? I think we should still be on this field. No, we're not. We're still on 68, aren't we? I'm just saying I'm going on 68. That's right. See, I'm throwing myself out now. Yeah, there's a bit of a flow to trying to get them in the right order, really. And if you can jump in one before, you can't always do it. So, and sometimes there's a bit of luck to this as well. Like it falls near where the entrance of the thing is or the end, and that's a bit of good luck. But it's not. You can't rely on it. And also there are other tricks you can employ, like I'm going to employ now. Oh wow, you can hardly see the thing with that. Yeah, it looked like it was just the John Deere with that. It's right, so we need to be loading 68 for this. Yeah. No, that's not how we load 68. We load it like this. 68, 14.8. Clear, load, activate, and then we'll do, that's the stop, so that means the first down is going to be it's not quite as simple as that. Yeah, there's a couple over there as well, so we're just going to go nearest. Right. Yeah, I know I mentioned the English map, and I don't know its name yet. I've forgotten, because I only saw it yesterday for the first time. But that doesn't mean to say that I'm leaving this Let's Play yet. No. It's very well established. That is definitely true. We've done our first year, but I'm not in a rush to leave. We're only just getting to the established bit where, always unsure as to what is... Yeah, now that is a point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this going here nearest. I know it's got to do the out around, but it's going to not get any for a while, but then it is going to get some. Wow, that did fill quickly. These are big wind... Oh. Oh no, you are alright. I thought you'd done something weird. It looked like it was lurching or something, but... Wow, it doesn't even do one row. That is amazing. Yeah, that's why I really would like another one that's a little bit bigger. And do you know, yeah, I just thought, I did say, didn't I, about having some sheds built down on the side of the field. Because these three fields are all close together. I don't think that's a bad idea. We'd need to clear a couple of trees, though, and have one of the simple Omatana ones that's just like open backed and just got sides and a roof. I like the idea of that. And then the grass equipment just stays down here in the heart of the farm. That, yeah, we're in the heart of where they actually work is what I'm thinking. Right, smashing. Sorry, I was just looking on my upload laptop to see... Right, there is a bit left to do, I remember. Yeah, that's true. Who is that? Is that the windrower? It obviously is. Yeah, we do need the slightly bigger one, so I would like to load that one, because it is very good value. Mind you, then again, so are the... No, that was my point. Yeah, I am quite tempted to go with the TARDIS version of that, the 50-tonner, because if we are down on the fields with it, we're not going through the farmyard and zigzagging. It's not so important then, really, that... Yeah, because we're not... It's not going to get in the way. There, obviously, on an English map, it is the fact that a lot of things are too big for the roads. But if you're not using the roads very much, all you got to do is get in. Now, these are obviously, it's just more about width and length. But really, it shouldn't really matter. Oh, you totally missed that. Totally missed with your chattering. Right, fantastic. It is true. I do love that design as well. I've often done that. Now, that was quite early on that I recognised that. If you've got like a collection of... I mean, this is the perfect scenario where you've got 3 grass fields right next to each other. That is just like perfection. Yes. Good job, Cavalier Roy. Very good. Right, we need to be shifting you. And what we should be doing is, if we set you going in front of that, I know it's going to be a long while before it actually hits the rest, but, and I know it's a slight waste of wages. It is a little. But in some ways it's efficient in so much as you keeping your workforce going quickly. You know, it's going to go all the way around the edge of the field though for no reason, but yeah. Wow. Let's get that off the field whilst we have a moment, so that it doesn't get banged into. Wow. That plan didn't work terribly well. Yeah, I'm trying to think actually, where we've done this seems to be the best section for sticking stuff on. Yeah, this bit here is obviously just the road, but to the right of us on the next field, now that is where we've already cleared some trees here. I think if we cleared some up here, we can put one nice thing here. That's my plan. I think it'll work. Right, we want to be setting this going again. Now then. we set... Wow. I didn't work that through very well. Right, okay, so if we do... Right, I just hope that I'll get away with starting and that before they don't lose their... Yeah, because they're not the most patient. They're a bit like me. I'm not very patient either. I wish that I were. Yeah, obviously this runs out. I think I've got a point, actually. I don't think the TARDIS is a very good value. Very good value. And also, it's the 50-tonner. What's not to like? It's about a third of the price. You'd expect to pay 150 grand for a normal one. I don't want the cheaty one, though. And its unload rate is just so super duper. I'm looking at that. That is the Poitinger combi line, isn't it? Oh no, not quite. No, it's not. It's got a different finishing on the... It's not a Poitinger. But it will be a copy of something. It's not the Strautmann, though. I don't know. Oh, it's a class. It is. It's a class Cargos. Cargos. Is it? Are you sure? Yes, it is. It's got the same mesh. Yes, it is. Right, we have discovered a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, is it? That's the point. So I don't think we're going to take all of our equipment away. Right, so you're going... I'm not sure if you're an up or a down. You are a down. Which means you're an up and you're a down. These are big windrows, but they are big windrows, aren't they? That is true, which is why, of course, the small one fills up in the blink of an eye. Yes, next episode is Neverland. Although I don't suppose it really matters. Yeah, obviously I've done quite a few Tuscany ones. Yes, it has problems with its fields. It's got a fault. Nothing is growing except for the fields that you plant on your farm. There is no contracts because it's sort of broken. Yeah, it's not working at all on the map, which I didn't discover for some time. Yeah, it was amazing. Obviously, you're stuck in March for quite a while. So the fact that all I could see was lime on I got a couple of lime contracts at the very beginning, and then obviously then nothing happened after that. I don't know. In fact, that is a point. Is it the lime mod that threw it out? I know it's not thrown any other map out, but that doesn't mean to say that's true. Actually, I could try that. See if it is that. I think that's a little bit too much though, really. But and also if it has broken it's not going to suddenly start if I take it off, I don't think. But it is worth a shot because it's who knows how the mod clashes actually work. It could just be removing it actually fixes it. You don't know. It's possible. Right, that one's going to go up there. Aha, but it's not going to go up there. I'm hoping next session on Neverland, for once, I don't get any problems. Although the last problem was my own making. It really was. But yeah, I think we're going to go and get the Tribigon. Not now. I think that'll be next session. Yeah, well, the months are going to go quite slowly, I would say, on this. Because there's a lot of work. That's what I mean. Yeah. Although, of course, then, it does slow down because... Right, we need to be loading 69. Well, I've got this moment to concentrate on something. And that's what I was talking about as well. Is that kind of skill when you use your... Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Pride comes before a fall. No, I didn't load it in time. So 69.8 load, activate. Oh, okay. Yeah, 14.8 load, activate. Right, fantastic. Hang on a minute, am I on the right field? No, this is field 70. Loaded the complete wrong course, as you did a while back. But at least this time you realised your error. So we want to go, yeah, nearest will do actually. Ooh, we're going to catch this before it stops. Fantastic. Ooh, I'm very lucky as well. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get something like that is just a sheer luck. Ooh. Oh no, that's just so quick now, isn't it? It's, yeah, and that is what I was trying to say. It's becoming a little bit detrimental. We are getting tick-ups. That's gone up. Yeah, we are going to have to bring. Do we buy efficiency? To me, says we need another water thing here that we leave here, but I'm not sure. Do we buy one of those, the cheap 40-tonners, and have one of those down here? They're slow, but you can literally fill them up. And we could also bring a dedicated tractor for that particular job. I've always been a bit of a fan of that. It doesn't. If you're using one of the big tankers, though, it's, yeah, a farm would. It's 82 horsepower, and it would still struggle really. The little tiny, yeah, I think the 20-tonner is probably not bad enough. It's just there's a lot of faffing around, empty fill, empty fill, empty fill. Yeah, that's the only thing that is a bit of a pain. Right, let's clean this up, as I can see there's a bit down the bottom that's not been done. Well, yeah, I don't mean not been done. It's been done, but yeah, it's not quite cleaned up properly. No, that has been done. That little bit of there on the corner has not been done. I don't know that this is not wasting time. Yeah, is the gain commensurate to the effort put in? Probably not. No. Can't see anything major, but we are passing, so let's get these little blobs. I know they are little. Now then, let's learn that. While we have got this moment, let's grab Field 70's course, which is still selected, but it's fibbing. It is. It's because that was the last thing I selected. Right, brilliant. If we're clever, we start about here, should roughly. Now that's a guess. It is totally a guess. I agree. It really is. But yeah, I'm trying to work out that if I do that, it should finish up near the entrance, and then we can start this one back down here. But yeah, it's never going to work. Yeah, and it would if you'd got a bigger one of these, because these fill so quickly that you just literally go a few yards and it's full. With these type of windows, that is, of course. Yeah. Yes, I'm wondering, efficiency, is it more efficient to get a... The Bureau could actually... Yeah, it's a dedicated... It's 100 horsepower. Mind you, I mean, yeah, when you think the Farmer's 82 horsepower, I don't think it can manage a 40 tonner alright. A bit more, and I don't think it could. It is a slow release, but it is true. I'd like to use the cheap Farmers. We do scale the sales for them, yeah, because they're obviously usually barn finds. Wink, wink. Yeah, this is true, really. Would you find that many of them? Well, we were only going to have one on this Let's Play. We could be borrowing it from another Let's Play, really, when you think about it. Oh, it got further than I thought. Right, okay. Yeah, it probably will just about get past that. Oh, there's a bit of clean up there. Right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it gets much better. You'd be a master if you could realise that, try to get that correct. Yeah. You can sometimes do it by a fluke, that you actually manage to... All my life. I wasn't kidding. We're nearly done, though. I've got to be honest. I'm quite impressed. Knowing how long it used to take me to do this when we had this up at the... Well, we still got it up at the farmyard, but yeah. Do we dismantle that one now? Yeah, it is true. Are we going to use it ever again? For making seeds? Well, no, we could use the other one. It just seemed a little bit of overkill for just one particular task. Although you can use the storage, I suppose. Yeah, it's not. Right, then let's have a look. We want to be grabbing from that point there. Right, let's grab that one. I think it's probably stopped just as I am. Oh, no, you were lucky there. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you're just totally lucky. It really is about that. I remember saying a while back, yeah, I used to often just get to the tractors as they were about to finish the course, and it was, I mean, in editing you can see that you're doing it, but I mean, it's not a conscious skill. But I used to nearly always manage to do that, which was quite amazing. I think I've got 2 last episodes of The Hills of Tuscany to upload. I'm just uploading episode 10. I think there's 12. I'm sure that's right. So it's quite a big mini-series. I used to do probably 7 or so when I was doing that before. So it has even now been a little bit more than a mini-series. But yeah. So look, it is a lovely map. I'm looking forward to going on there, because by the time we get on there, right, so if that is that, so this here is an up. Right, let's grab you. We'll take over because you're going to go the long way round. Oh, you went far off finished. Fantastic. Yeah, so I am seriously thinking about grabbing one of the Omatana TARDISes as our second and putting to rest the little one. Which is, of course, the type of things you do, really, as the Let's Plays move on. It is all about getting your perfect equipment for your farm. I still would like to grab the Shootamaka and load it. Because if you could get a matching set, it would be nice. It's not important. I mean, we've not had a matching set so far, so it's not really the end of the world, but Now then, no, you're going to need that one again. I think actually that one might actually finish this. No, I'm not quite. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a waste of time bringing this back now. I think we'll leave it. Yeah, we will leave this lot down here. That, I've got to be honest, was a thing of dreams. It was, in comparison to what we've done in the past. Definitely was a thing of dreams. So yeah, we've got to get the water down here, and we'll also have a look to see how much we got off these 3 fields. That would be nice. And then next session we'll grab the water tanker. We will buy that now. I think. Yeah, we bought quite a few of the tanker seniors. Yeah. I bought 2 of them, and they are, yeah, 80 odd grand a pop, so that's a lot of money's worth. We have, yeah, we certainly have not waited 2 lorries. So I never thought, yeah, I never thought I'd ever do that on an English map, ever. But yeah, it's, why not? It is true. I did think, when it was on the sales, that the second one, I thought, well, that would be rather foolish not to do that. And it is, you can't, yeah, you can always have one hooked up all of the time anyway, so it's really not going to be a waste. Right, okay, missed a bit there. I might be right, I might actually get all of this in. Oh, it's a bit of clean up there though, isn't there? Well, it doesn't matter, we're only a stone's throw away from the thing, and that's my point. It is, it makes a difference if you can put your equipment right near it. It is, as my geography teacher said when I was a young kid at school, it is location. It is much in life like a shop being in the perfect prime location. It commands a far greater rent than one that's on a poor street. Oh, and I believe we have just clocked a tree. That is very close to the edge of the field. Very close to the edge of the field. Is it close enough to the edge of the field for us to warrant chopping it down? Well, actually, I suppose for some reason that it's getting an area that it really shouldn't do. So yeah, you can see that's not actually the field proper. Let's grab this, let's do a couple of ups and downs to get this little bit of grass that's never going to get got unless we do this, because it's not on the course really, even though it is on the course. It's one of those corner bits that always gets missed. Will we get all of that? I think we will just. No, I don't mean, yeah, no, that's yourselves that you're going to think I'm talking about this now. I wasn't sure I'd pulled in at the right angle to get, yeah, I thought I might miss some, that's what I really meant. Right, fantastic, we were right. Amazing. It's a little bit of clean up there that I did see that I wouldn't get. Yeah, but it's not bad at all. Yeah, and we will actually, because it's not processing at all, we will see exactly how much we actually did, which is a nice place to be. The Schaefer, I remember, I do like its bigger brother though. In fact, yeah, that has become a firm favourite of mine. Yeah, I've discovered quite a few favourites recently. It's quite amazing. Things that you've had firm favourites for a while. The AGM pack has ousted my long-term favourite, the Big Bag Handler, which I never thought anything would. Everyone's always recognised the fact that it is a flawed design, but nevertheless it was a super duper flawed design that has been around for such a long time, that was so much better than anything else. But now the AGM pack, actually you can unload with that, and it has got strap support. Not saying it's perfect, but it addresses the issues the big bag handler had. Yeah, then there is the Colossus that has become a firm favourite. Yeah, I've tried that on Neverland and that is amazing. And the fast baler is super duper too. Right, so all my life, really? 512 tons. Wow. Oh yeah, maybe I didn't realise it was that much, but yeah, wow, 500,000 litres. That is phenomenal. Right, but yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session is we've got a lot of work to do on the farm next session, but our session is over. Yeah, we've done very well, we've done our fields. Next session we will get the fertiliser and liming done. Have we got any in store? That is one. If we go to that, might be the best way to look. It will show us solid fertiliser 32 tonnes, lime only 34 tonnes. We need to be grabbing some stones, which I think, aren't they not waiting for us down at the farm, at the shop? Perhaps, maybe. Right. Anyway, yes, we'll buy the. Next session we'll buy the tanker. We'll get the water in here, and we'll get this going. Otherwise, what is the point of cutting 512 tonnes of grass? It's doing nothing, sitting there and not doing its job. But yeah, all I'm going to say for now is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.